What a game. What an insane game of football, entertainment, drama, last minute goals, the excitement, the comeback, the momentum. This game had everything you wanted, everything you, as a neutral, if you're a neutral, as similar to myself, I was watching this game as a complete neutral, and I got everything what I wanted. I wanted goals, last minute goals, drama, entertainment, crazy, bro, entertained. Thank you so much. And Barcelona, you guys have given us, arguably, in this calendar year, 2025, you guys have given us two crazy, insane games. Benfica, Barcelona, and now Atleti, Barcelona. 5-4, 4-4. What a game, which leads to a perfect scenario. Second leg at Wanda, beginning of April. What are we going to be expecting? Wow. Well, this game had everything, and we will talk about literally everything. We'll talk about the lineup. We'll talk about the momentum, the comeback, the goals. What happened for Barcelona? How did Barcelona choke this? And what did Atleti do? Don't forget to like the video, first of all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And of course, comment your own thoughts about the game and what you, maybe, a Barcelona fan, Atleti fan, Madrid fan, what did you guys maybe make of this crazy game? But listen. I think it's perfect to start off by, first of all, what happened within the first second of the game. Literally, the first 20 seconds of the game, Atleti had a chance. Antoine, great cross. Julian crashes inside the box. Header, Schersten saves it. And then you kind of got on, basically Atleti said, you know what, yo, this is a taster. Hey, we're about to attack you, man. This whole game, bro. Like, we ain't defending. And bro, short corner, quick corner, Atleti, Antoine, back post, Julian was there, man marked by absolute no one. Great finish, by the way, great first time finish. But Dani Olmo, it was his man. Julian was his man. He didn't even check his shoulder. There was no awareness. There was no positioning. And 1-0 to Atleti. And here's me thinking, all right, cool. This now works perfect to Atleti. They can now drop deep, sit back, and wait for the counter, which is what happened for the second goal. For the second goal, Koundé with an absolute, I don't know what he was thinking, bad back pass, absolutely crazy back pass. And Julian takes it, intercepts it, carries the ball, progresses the ball, sees great vision to basically identify, all right, I see Antoine Griezmann there, man marked by absolute no one in a open space, open world. Great pass to Antoine. Antoine with an easy dribble past Bolde, which Bolde should have never made it this easy for Antoine. Szczesny didn't even put his body on the line. And boom, 2-0 Atleti within the first 6 minutes of the game. 6 minutes of the game, 2-0. And the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it looked like Barcelona had no answer to what Atleti was throwing at them, defensively and especially in transition. Like Atleti, every chance they had in transition, you felt they could create something with Simeone or Julian on the left-hand side. It was crazy. And they had so many players, let's say, parking it, like making sure the pockets was all closed up in Gallagher, Barrios, and DePaul. And then boom, one bad awareness, bad communication between Gallagher and Galan led to Koundé overlapping. Lemine managed to find him with a great pass, cut back pass. Pedri was there, 2-1 to Barcelona. And from that moment onwards, the momentum, similar to NBA. I like to compare this to an NBA game. The momentum, the first 10 minutes, it's like an NBA game. Like every single NBA team, they go on runs. They go on a 9-0 run, 10-0 run. They go on runs, timeout, boom, another momentum change. Literally, it felt like Barcelona, within the first, basically, that quick goal, the first goal, the second goal, the third goal, it felt like I was watching prime Golden State with KD, Clay, and Steph. Literally, boom, Clay, boom, Steph, boom, KD, boom, out of nowhere, Golden State was on a 50-0 run. Timeout, fam. Like, no lead is safe. And with a 2-0, it felt like it wasn't safe. Barcelona makes a 1-0, boom, 2-0, corner, Rafinha, great delivery, poor man marking by Barrios, Kubasi makes a 2-0. 15 minutes later, same exact position, same exact corner. Once again, it's Rafinha with the assist. Rafinha Great delivery. Who is it this time around? Inigo Martinez. Llorente doesn't even man mark him, doesn't even follow him. Inigo Martinez makes a 3-2. 3-2 to Barcelona. At that point, you felt like, all right, cool. The end of the first half is finished. Barcelona could have made a 4-2, to be fair, towards the end of the first half, where he got saved by, I have got no idea why this brother was starting in the first half. And the crazy thing about it, Oblak wasn't even injured. Oblak was on the bench. He wasn't even suspended. He wasn't injured. He never had a knock. Why would you start Juan Musso? I fully understand. You've got a cup keeper and you start him because you want to reward him. He's your cup keeper. But at a certain moment of the whole tournament, if you feel like you're playing against a tough team away from home, my brother, put the cup keeper in the bag. Put your main actual starting goalkeeper. There was no reason for you to start Juan Musso. You're not playing Getafe. You're not playing Elche. Literally the last two teams that Atleti played in the Copa del Rey. My brother, you're playing Barcelona. Okay? Complete different beast. So why is he starting? Anyway, second half basically started with the way the first half ended. Barcelona on the front foot, firepower, attacking, and they managed to score towards the end, towards when the players went off, when the likes of Ferran Torres went off, Dani Olmo went off, and they scored, and they made it 4-2. They made it 4-2. But the moment where everything changed, the moment where, in my opinion, everything changed, and this is where the momentum, this is why I said momentum is so important. It was 4-2. Leo makes a 4-2 with a great Lamine Yamal, which I'll talk about certain players, for me, the best players of the game, for each, whatever team, like both teams combined. Then, this is why I say momentum. But this one, Hansi Flick caused it. And I don't understand, in certain times, when you have players who, in my opinion, dictates a midfielder, who's important to maybe slow the tempo down, who's important to maybe experienced players who, they might be young with age, but at the same time, they understand what needs to be done, especially when they feel like the momentum is not on their side. Llorente makes a 4-3. And at that point, you feel like Atleti is trying to get that fourth goal. But at the same time, Atleti is kind of happy. Not happy, but they would take going to Wanda for a second leg with only being 1-0 down. Only with 1 goal down. Why would you, Hansi Flick now? You see Llorente score a goal. You kind of now feel Atleti is going to be attacking. That the momentum is going to be on their side. Why would you, out of nowhere, which for me is the worst decision you can make, why would you take out two of not only your best players this whole season, not only your two most important players this whole season, but two players that can influence a game, and two players who are very experienced, and two players that can maybe calm your team down in a situation like this where you've just conceded, but they can at least change the tempo around. Make sure the momentum is not going to be on Atleti's favour. Make sure they finish the game off 4-3. Why would you go defensive? Bring in Fermin Lopez, bring in Eric Garcia, you brought in Gavi. Well, Fermin, Gavi, and basically, no, Gavi came on for Dani Olmo, I think. Yeah, Eric Garcia and Fermin Lopez. You basically said to Atleti, all right, cool, I'm playing Eric Garcia now ahead of Cabas and Inigo. He will maybe just drop deep to make a 5 in the back. I'm basically telling Atleti, you know what? I'm defending now. I'm inviting you, man, to come over. You're basically inviting pressure. You're basically telling Atleti, I'm on the back foot now. I'm trying to get that 4-3 lead, make sure it ends 4-3. You basically told Atleti you're more than happy to defend. And Atleti basically, they smelled fear. What's that? They smelled fear. They basically said, Hansi Flick is scared. You know what? Boom, let's attack. Let's keep attacking. That's why Atleti, they brought Soluf on, and it changed the whole thing. And towards the end, last second of the game, the high line of Barcelona wasn't highlining. It wasn't communicating. There was no understanding. Boom, high line, ball over the top, cut back, Soluf, the same way he scored a dagger in December at Barcelona in the league to make it 2-1. He scores a dagger at Barcelona in the Copa del Rey to make it 4-4. And Atleti leaves Barcelona, where they should have never left Barcelona with a healthy lead. They now go to Wanda, at Wanda, where you know the atmosphere is going to be crazy. And Barcelona maybe have thrown away the Copa del Rey. It's too early to say. All I'm saying, for me, the Haywan of the match goes to Hansi Flick for not understanding the moment and for changing the whole outlook and the whole outlook of the game, in my opinion. He, for me, threw away the game for the bad in-game management, which costed Barcelona this whole game. Let's talk about, for me, the best players of the game and some of the worst players of the game. I'm going to start with some of the worst players of the game. I look at one person, Ferran Torres, the shark. My brother, you're not a shark, you're a sardine. You are a goldfish, my guy. You missed 2 easy chances in the first half, which you should have put away. If it's not Valencia, my brother, call it a day. If it's not Valencia, my brother, go on the bench. Be your little impact sub. Come off the bench, score against Las Palmas and them, man. Well, that's what you do best, my brother. Stay on the bench. But if you're not starting against Valencia, you ain't scoring goals. That 2 chances you had the first half should have ended that. You should have buried that. Especially the first one and the second one. How can you go past the goalkeeper and not finish it? Well, that's embarrassing, fam. Another bad person for Barcelona, who in my opinion didn't have a good game at all, for me, was Bode. Bode wasn't really... I think Atleti basically looked at Bode, and it's kind of strange because I think Bode has had a very good 2025, as I've mentioned in my match reviews with Barcelona. But Bode today had a bad game. Bad game. Another person who, in my opinion, was bad, Dani Olmo, had no impact of the game. Had no impact, especially in that first half, and especially at the beginning of the second half. Going away now to Atleti, who, in my opinion, don't let these ratings fool you. First of all, Galan, Wallah al-Azim. Ramadan is only a couple of days away. This brother got halal slaughtered, fam. Lamine Yamal literally absolutely slaughtered him, cooked him. I felt bad for him. Wallah, how many times did he get dribbled past? This is misleading, fam. This brother must have been 5 or 6 times. Gallagher was awful as well. There was no communication. This brother's barely been starting, so I don't know why he was starting against Barcelona away from home. Another bad player was Jimenez, once again, not being there. Bad decision making. Ball playing wasn't it. My brother, the ponytail, put in the bag. You're not Virgil van Dijk. You're not Virgil van Dijk with a ponytail, my guy. Cut that ponytail. Moving on to the best players. Start with Atleti. Julian. When I first of all looked at that signing, when City sold it for over 100 million, I said to myself, Atleti got robbed. They got robbed. And if you especially bear in mind the beginning of the season where he barely scored and he had a slow start, you're like, yeah, you know what, this guy's a flop. But then slowly and gradually, he started scoring goals. He got a lot more confidence. And now over the past couple of weeks, over the past couple of months, this guy's been absolutely playing to a level that you weren't even expecting. I think in hindsight, you can easily look at it now and say, you know what, it's a bad move by City. But then again, at that moment of time, if you get 100 minutes for Julian Alvarez, you of course take it. And plus, he wasn't getting any sort of minutes at City. But now, you've seen a completely different player. Great decision-making in certain moments. Great finish for his first goal. Just great player as a whole. Of course, you always, when players come off the bench, which is Atleti's biggest strength. Like Atleti, if you don't know, Simeone, Atleti is the number 1 team in the whole world. Forget top 5 European League, the whole world, bro. They've got the most goals coming off the bench. And they do it better than anyone else. Like when players come off the bench, you best believe them men are going to impact the game and influence the game, similar to what they did now. Samuel Luna with an assist, solely for the winner. Angel Correa with an assist as well. Like what at end of the game. In terms of Barcelona, for me, Lamine Yamal had a very good game. I don't think Rafinha was the best game of the match for me. If I had to pick 2 other players better than him, for me, it would be Julian. And secondly, for Barcelona, I like Lamine, especially in that first half. Direct, attacking, great decision making this time around, which last game he wasn't making. And for me, Frankie de Jong had a very good game. Frankie had a very good game. Pedro, I'm not sure why he went off, but for me, Frankie had a very good game. Put down in the comments what you guys made of that game. It, of course, now puts in a very great perspective on what the second leg is going to be, because no one expected the first leg to be like this, especially when Atletico was leading 2-0, and the Barcelona made it 4-2, and then literally 4-4. Like the second leg is going to go absolutely crazy. And now it puts a lovely perspective for tomorrow between Real Madrid and Sociedad, which kicks on tomorrow. Real Madrid. I don't want another crazy game like this. Don't give me just give me an easy game. I can't afford another crazy game like this. Give me an easy game for tomorrow. Don't give me something crazy like this. But listen, tomorrow I'll see you at the same time. Similar to what happened today. I'm going to see you at the exact same time. And we have to make sure we can't drop points, fam. But don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your own thoughts about the game, because today's game was absolute insane.